Hello everyone, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. I'm Will Dixon and I am back in Amsterdam. Yes, again, I keep going away. I do apologise. However, right now in this video, I'm going to give you my personal roundup on what we've done so far in the summer. It's done in the summer. So, starting with the outgoings was just brilliant. We got rid of Deadwood. And we kept the players that only we needed to keep. We got rid of Riviere, we got rid of Papi Cisse, we got rid of Colaccini, we got rid of Stephen Taylor. And it was just time to move them on. To be honest, it was time to move them on a few years ago. But the big one is obviously Sissoko and also Wijnaldum. And this one was interesting. I was talking to a Tottenham fan, and the Sissoko deal, to really get your head around this, is that Wijnaldum scored 11 goals last season. Sissoko scored 1, and Sissoko went for £5 million more. He wasn't wanted by us, someone who's talked up everything. He talked up playing for the Champions League. He talked about playing for Arsenal. He's ended up at Tottenham. Done. He's gone. He's not our problem anymore. We've got £30 million for him, which is fantastic. Someone who didn't want to be here, someone who was not going to fight for us, and we've got a hell of a lot of money out. And if he thinks he's a Champions League player, if he was a bona fide Champions League player, we would not be in the Championship. We've also let go of a lot of players on loan, such as like Adam Armstrong, Jamie Sterry. Talking about players that have come in since I last sort of talked about it. DeAndre Yedlin. Yamat left for Watford, and we got in Yedlin. Is it a people are saying this is a light-for-light replacement? I'm not so sure. In terms of their attributes, attacking wise, yes, they are. They seem to be good attacking fullbacks. Defensively, Yedlin seems a bit raw. However, Yedlin is younger than Yamat, so he still has time to develop. He spent a season at Sunderland under Allardyce, a very defensive-minded coach, and he did develop and he did get much better. So hopefully under Rafa, he will just grow. And being in the Championship, a level down from the Premier League, that'll give him a very good platform to work from. I think he'll definitely be our starting right back. Also, Lazar. To be honest, I don't really know much about this guy. After doing a bit of research on him, seems a very attacking-minded left back, can also play as a left midfielder. Compared to what we've got, sort of like Dummett, Jesus Gamez, sort of those two quite sort of stale. Fullbacks, they're more defensively minded. This guy's gonna be more attack minded. So again, it's not that we just have like two for every position. We have a different type of player. The team can just adapt to lots of different systems, which is just fantastic. And in a Championship where there are so many games you have to play, so many teams. And it's so relenting, and we have to keep changing over the players. Also, Daryl Murphy, he's a player that we said that we needed in terms of a strong player, strong striker who can hold up the play and win the ball in the air when Mitrovic is injured or more likely suspended. Christian Atsu, who's come in again. I don't know too much about this guy. I know he's very, very quick, very on the left midfielder, left winger, sorry, and. Played for Porto, he's played for Chelsea. Well, he hasn't actually played for Chelsea. He was bought by Chelsea from Porto and then loaned out numerous times to Vitesse, Malaga, Everton and Bournemouth. Was much better for Malaga than he was for Everton and Bournemouth. So, hopefully this guy does come with a bit of pedigree. And with Rolando Aarons injured, it means that we do have another backup option along with Johan Gouffran. Centre-backs, now looking much better in terms of sort of the options we have available. We have 4 centre-backs who can all compete for the first team spot rather than an ageing captain Colaccini who should. Matt Sells looking better. I think he definitely has the potential to be our starting goalkeeper, but again, I think he just needs games against Brighton. He did look much better. Obviously, we've all seen what Dwight Gale can do. I don't really have to touch upon that one. Matt Ritchie, I think he's fantastic. I'm still surprised we got him in, frankly. These guys who have been playing in the Premier League and Matt Ritchie could easily play for so many Premier League teams. And I think Dwight Gale could definitely play for a few of them as well. For them to come down to the Championship and be like, we're going to be part of this. We're going to be part of this project. I want to be part of this project. I want to play for a massive club like Newcastle. Yes, they'll be in the Championship for a season, but we can be part of it. We'll grow as a team. We'll grow as a unit. and then we'll get promoted, and then we can really start achieving something. Fantastic Johnson winner for Newcastle. The season now looms. We go to Derby, and I'm just, yeah, it's just fantastic. Okay, I've been Will Dixon. This has been Newcastle Fans TV. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow the channel on Twitter. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Go like the Facebook page, and I will see you later. Bye.